On the second day of the encampment, I was one of over 100 students who were arrested for peacefully putting up tents on campus, and then I was also suspended.
I feel disgusted and disheartened when I see the response from Columbia. I am scared of the administration and the ways they might crack down by bringing in more police force.
TRT World is here in New York City, where students at several university campuses have set up encampments for Gaza.
We've set up an encampment in solidarity with the people of Gaza who are facing genocide in order to call on our school to divest from all funds that are going to this, as well as amnesty for all students who have been subject to discipline, and transparency about Columbia's investments.
This protest has a fundamentally peaceful message. It's a message for basic human rights.
When we say from Palestine to the Philippines and the US war machine, we're talking about everywhere. When we say Palestine will free us all, we hope that an end to the US support for Israel will also mean an end to US imperialism as a whole, so that the US can focus on dealing with US things and not acting as global police.
The protest spread after Columbia University ordered a police crackdown last week that resulted in at least 100 student arrests. Now, students across the country are setting up tent camps at their own universities.
They're actually pretty diverse, people of all different class backgrounds, religious backgrounds. We have members who are Muslim, members who are Christian, members who are Jewish. Palestine is a human issue, so our backgrounds don't really matter.
We took a lot of inspiration from the protests on Columbia's campus against South African apartheid, as well as the Vietnam War and the gentrification of Harlem in 1968. They occupied buildings, they had to take peaceful escalation measures.
Students are demanding that the universities divest from companies that do business with Israel, but they are being met with unprecedented resistance from leadership.
Columbia has deemed us a security risk for some reason and moved us to online classes. They think that that will turn students against the protest. They've just turned students against the administration.
Anyone who has been vocal for Palestine has been subject to disciplinary processes for the past 6 months now. I'm also a Palestinian student. My group, the Students for Justice in Palestine, was unlawfully disbanded.
And they have done nothing when counter-protesters, including ex-Israeli military, sprayed protesters with chemical weaponry.
Meanwhile, the death toll in Gaza continues to rise. After 200 days of war, at least 34,000 Palestinians are dead, almost 15,000 of them children.
Rather than the rest of the world caring about Columbia and this encampment, they should be caring about the encampments on Rafah. We actually do not matter. We are just here to amplify the voices of Gazans who are being indiscriminately killed by Israel. Free Palestine within our lifetime, and Columbia must divest.